Former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga has moved to court to challenge the rejection of his nomination papers by the Jubilee Party over his alleged connection to the outlawed sect. And as our reporter Murimi Mwangi now tells us, a number of sitting governors are also restless over fears of possible rejection of their papers due to pending audit queries before the country's anti-graft body, EACC.
While rejecting Maina Njenga's nomination papers for the Laikipia senatorial seat, the Jubilee Party had asked the former Mungiki leader to clear his name with the Directorate of Criminal Investigations over an alleged connection to the outlawed sect. And now, Maina has challenged the decision before the political parties tribunal, accusing the Jubilee Party of deliberately discriminating and attempting to frustrate him. The tribunal will hear Maina's petition on Tuesday. But tension has now gripped a number of sitting governors over fears that the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission could block them from nomination over pending audit queries. This follows a directive from the country's electoral body, IEBC, that all aspirants must be cleared by the EACC before vying for any seat, a shift from tradition where aspirants were only required to present self-declaration forms as proof of their integrity to the IEBC.
The EACC has been receiving, not just for elections, but almost all public servants have been bringing their forms here to declare their intention to get certain positions.
Those regulations are in process, but the statutes are there. The election is coming. And that's why actually we came to meet, so that we find a seamless way of managing the clearances.
But lawyer George Kithi has questioned the legality of this move, which he argues could give the EACC more than it can chew.
We've over time had a narrative that EACC is going to clear people. It cannot clear people to vie or not to vie. It can only make recommendations as to whether people have been charged, whether people are under investigation.
Sources within the ruling coalition indicate that the strictness adopted by Jubilee has blessings from the very top to prevent possible embarrassment of the party by the EACC after its primaries. But some observers fear that the move could be abused to lock out select governors from the race. Some governors fear that such a precedent could be extended even in opposition strongholds to get rid of some governors.
The presumption of innocence is a constant until the day that you are adjudged to be guilty by a court of law. But again, you also have the right of an appellate process through and through.
IEBC recently gave the green light to jailed fake cop Joshua Waiganjo to contest the Njoro parliamentary seat in response to an earlier letter by Waiganjo. IEBC chair Wafula Chebukati alluded that a convicted person with a pending appeal in court cannot be barred from contesting any elective seat.
How about if he's put on the ballot and then he is elected? How is he going to discharge his mandate when on the first day he tries to discharge his mandate, he is already precluded in law?
With most sitting governors facing multiple audit queries, the requirement for EACC clearance will no doubt remain a thorny issue as the jostle for key party tickets intensifies. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News in Nairobi.